either title for the WWE or the world. They've never won it before, and they're the most I think after Undertaker are the two most longest wrestlers careers. It just annoys me so much. Like, give them the title; they deserve it. It just annoys me so much. How come they're not winning it? How come give it to someone who's been in the business for 3 months in WWE, even though he's probably wrestled in the thing that I can't remember what it's called, where they train their youngsters up before they come to WWE. It just annoys me so much. I think the other reason is to shut the anti-Cena fans, but that is the reason. That's just a sad day for WWE, that you finally, it's like the PG thing. Like, there's no, all the fans, when I've not gone on YouTube and looked at all like anti-Cena comments, like, Cena is shit, Cena can't wrestle, Cena's, even when I found the like web, like, fan chan of anti-Cena clan, like going, why do you hate Cena? Because he can't wrestle and he's shit. Like, yeah, he might, yes he can wrestle, no he can't, yeah, he might not be able to wrestle better than, say, Shawn Michaels, Eddie Guerrero, Kurt Angle, Chris Benoit, Bret Hart, David Smith, yada yada yada, Rey Mysterio, Edge, but he still can wrestle, he still knows to do some wrestling moves. And I go, no you can't, yes you can. He might be not as one of the best wrestlers, even Cena said himself, he ain't the number best ever wrestler. He's a street fighter. He's been known as a street fighter from day one. He's not been out there, I'm going to be the best wrestler, style wrestler. Let's just smash in your mouth, I'm busy fight you the street style fights. He's a basic brawler. That's all he's been, always, and he's always said he's a brawler. He ain't a grappler, he ain't a submission or specialist. It just pisses me off. They try to make all Cena can't wrestle, he shouldn't be WWE. Yeah, but you look at many other wrestlers who can't wrestle, they've been champion. Great Khali, Great Khali, Great Khali, then you got, who else? Jack Swagger, I don't agree being easy champion. You got, I just can't remember. You got Jackson, Big Show being champion, I don't really agree on. He can't really wrestle that much. Andre the Giant, God bless his soul. You got so you got big guys winning titles. You know, I can't remember. It's oh yeah, one person one wrestler who won multi titles that is a joke. He always has. To me, I've always hated him, and he always, for some reason, in America, he's like classed as a hero, like the best wrestler ever. But as you go around the world, and I think, who do you think's better, Hogan or yeah? I said that's what I said. I think Hogan is the worst wrestler ever to set foot in the ring. I might get huge complaints, I might get huge angry comments in it, but my opinion on Hogan, he can't wrestle, he can't mic, he doesn't deserve to be classed in the same league as Ric Flair, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Eddie Guerrero, Bret Hart, Goldberg, Sting, so many other much better wrestlers than Hulk Hogan. Example, his finisher, a leg drop. How the hell is a leg drop a finisher? It doesn't, like, he basically does a big boots on his face and goes, leg drop. I was reading a comment about most divas getting mocked because they finish, like, I think the diva match on TLC was won because most men, Michelle McCool did a basic kick, kind of like what Hogan does. So they say they can't wrestle what Hogan does, as Bowen most of half the time wins with a kick, then a leg drop. So it equals to base how divas finishes. So how can that make sense? That they think Hogan's one of the greatest wrestlers of all time, and they finish at the base of boot a leg drop, and they can't wrestle and they kick people to the base finish how near finisher the same as Hogan's finisher. So please, there's someone tell me, I don't understand that. I really don't understand why people think Hogan's like the best wrestler of all time. I really, really, really don't understand. It's just an insult to Ric Flair, insult to Latino Heat, insult to Chris Benoit, insult to Angle, insult to Triple H, insult to Shawn Michaels, insult to Undertaker. I could go on and on with wrestlers who are so much better. David Boy Smith, Owen Hart. You can just go on and on. The Dynamite Kid, Yakashima, Andre the Giant. You could just go on and on and on. But I won't, because I might just bore you to death. Next up, basically, I'm just going to skip DX winning the titles, because actually I won't. Basically, as everyone knows, Shawn Michaels and Triple H for the first time won the tag team titles together, because even though they said DX there's no one tag team they have, as you remember, when it was New Year's 8 goal to win the DX, even though Shawn Michaels wasn't in it anymore, they had won the tag team the WWE titles a couple of times. But it was the first time ever that the original DX, aka Shawn Michaels Triple H, won the unified tag team titles in a TLC against Jericho and Big Show. It was quite, not much to say about it. It wasn't a great TLC match. It's been much better ones, but it was okay. And there's a few ups and downs, not much to say. I probably won't talk about what should I talk about now? Blah blah blah. So about this. I've got it. Right after that ended, we have WWE Raw, what was happened yesterday. My opinion on it, having Slammy Wars about the fans being pure, it wasn't really that really good Raw. It was just basically giving war out. And I think the match, I think it was just basically watching Orton versus Cena was an interesting one. After about it, and seeing Chris Jericho getting booed out of Raw. And the promo between DX and Hulk, I think that's really interesting I can think of. The rest of it was just boring. The main thing I was just going to bring up about the Raw thing, what happened yesterday, was just the crowd was pure dead. I've never seen it before. It's basically pure dead. Anything will happen, it'll be like usually in WWE fans like booing, cheering, booing. It doesn't really help. Like I can't even remember who the guest host was, really, because it was basically that bad. Probably the worst Raw guest host I've seen. I know a lot of people saying most of it's just a similar. I've been quite a few good ones, to be honest. Even when McMahon came out, I guess it wasn't scripted. He goes, I remember McMahon saying on the space when he was the best Raw guest host, and he goes, "What's wrong with you? Did you die or something?" Because he's like surprised how dead they were, and then you're in Texas. I think those times they went mad is when Shawn Michaels came out, because he was a Texan. That's about it. And probably when Undertaker was out, because even though he comes from Death Valley, he comes from Texas. Else I'm probably right to get through that out of the way. I hope you haven't gone away. Please don't leave me, please. If I bored you, I'm sorry about wrestling and the gaming. Also, now I'm going to talk about the football World Cup. What I believe will happen. Well, I mainly believe that, like I said, that England qualified quite easily to the 2010 World Cup in South Africa. England being paired with America. I can't remember the other two outings for that. I think it's like Slovenia and Azerbaijan. Sorry about that. That's embarrassing. All it's going to be. We all kind of know it's going to be American and Britain that qualify for the group, but I know that